What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Criterion from Track. If you're new here or you're not already a subscriber, now is a great time to get on board. Here at Bowler's Paradise, it's our mission to help bowlers of all skill levels improve their game, and subscribing is the best way to help support that mission. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on our next review. Track must have thought a new release had a chance to make the top 5 blue bowling balls list from last week, as they bring us the all-new and very blue Criterion. Powered inside by the new dual-density Criterion M.D core, this is the first piece in the Track lineup to feature the popular cohesion additive in its cover formula, with the HK22C QR-12 solid cover finished to 2000 grit out of the box. So for the layout, I went with a 5x3x5 2LS layout, and this is actually a bit of a different layout for me, with a 3-inch PSA to PAP measurement being the most important number. The idea behind the shorter distance is to cut some of the continuation off the spot and through the pins, as I figured it's going to play more like a traditional big ball, and I wanted to help it perform its best with more shallow angles through the front part of the lane. And on the lanes, boy am I sure glad that I cut some of that continuation, because this shape is money. The Criterion's move off the end of the pattern is perfect for a mid-RG piece like this. Not too strong, but also not too weak. It's a shape that's easy to read and make adjustments off of, while still having the legs to cover the boards necessary to get through the pins the right way without deflecting and leaving a bunch of corner pins. But my favorite part about throwing this one was how flush the good hits were. Once the cover wore in a bit, the Criterion shows absolutely no hesitation through the pins, as this one slams all 10 straight into the pit. This one's ability to get through the pins is better than most other options in this category, and is a feature that will likely yield great results on the lanes for many types of players. But of course, on the list of downsides, this one has a ton of overlap with the Deviate Wicked Collision. Both are blue, both are polished solid ASIMs, and even though the cores have different numbers, the shapes overall are pretty similar. Now, I personally won't say no to a similar option, as I loved that piece from Deviate, but I think for most bowlers, seeing some separation between the two would have been nice, as differentiating between them is very nuanced and only applies to a small set of bowlers. But no matter the overlap, if you're a fan of this Criterion, I'd recommend pairing it with a Track Theorem as well as a Hammer Hazmat. The Theorem will be a great go-to option when the Criterion runs out of gas, and then when it's time to get even further inside, the Hazmat will be that strong angular piece you'll need to continue to strike. So jumping to our Crossbrand comparisons, I first took a look at the Rotogrip X Cell, and here I see a piece that's a bit sharper off the spot than the Criterion, but similar in overall strength. Now, I would say over time the X Cell will likely maintain its hook potential longer, as it doesn't shine up quite as fast as the Criterion, so speed dominant players are more likely to match up better with this one from Rotogrip. Then I took a look at the Motive Pride Liberty, and here I see a shape that's quite similar to the Criterion until it gets to the pins. Now, to be fair, the Criterion is about a full zone stronger, and the Pride is notably more forward through the pins, so even though they get to the pocket in similar ways, the Pride Liberty is much more likely to match up effectively with players who have a lower ball speed. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Criterion from Track. The first is bowlers with a high axis of rotation. Normally, I see pieces like this being a tough matchup for high axis rotation bowlers, but because the Criterion has that higher RG and an effectively strong cover, they'll be able to have a controlled shape on fresh conditions without risking a low carry percentage. The second recommendation is for skilled bowlers. Track adds another piece to an already stacked lineup for skilled bowlers with the Criterion. The Cypher, the Theorem, and the Stealth Hybrid are all great options for bowlers looking for reliable performance and versatility on the lanes that allow them to do their thing, and the Criterion adds to that suite of great options. Don't be surprised when you see these pieces on TV shows all year through the PBA Tour. So even though the all-new Criterion might look a little bit like a knockoff of the original Paradox, In the right hands, this could be what you need to knock out your competition. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's Bowler's Paradise. Peace.